Pride of Higara. This is Captain Soban of the fleet, Farron Shah. Looks like you could use a hand. Attention all Sobani, pick your targets and engage.
Hello everyone! Hello! This is Captain Soban. Welcome aboard the Starship Normal Prize for our channel update video. It is January 2023. Holy crap. Time has been going by so fast. Like, I think my brain is in a permanent state of thinking everything is 2020. Because I had to be like, it's not January 2020, right? No, it's 2023. Holy crap. So hopefully everyone had a really good New Year's. Hopefully had a good Christmas if you celebrated. Hanukkah if you celebrate that, or if you don't, hopefully your last few weeks of December was really good. We had a blast. A couple days ago, we had my dad's side of the family Christmas and New Year's party because we had it on the same weekend, so we could everyone didn't have to travel so far to get to our farm because we kind of live far away from everyone else, and it was a blast. It was a blast to see everyone again, and it was nice to see everyone just joking and having a good time, and there was no drama or anything like that, no breakouts. It was really nice. It was very relieving. And when people were here, I showed them my YouTube recording area, and they're like, "Oh my god, this is like an actual YouTube studio." And I was like, "Oh my god, that makes me feel good." So it was a blast too. I just had a really fun time with that. But back to at the party, I was also really proud of a couple of my cousins because on my dad's side of family, there's a lot of mental problems that a lot of people have because we're all thinkers, and we all want to try to do things the same way, and then we realize that that's not how the world works, and then we have to convince ourselves that our way is better, or we all struggle with our own same problems. I struggle with them as well, but there's two of my cousins in particular, which I won't name because I know this is going on the internet and this is personal information, but I was so proud of both of them because I got to hang out with them a lot, and we just talked and BS, and I'm just like, they're not going off the wall, they're not getting drunk like crazy, they're not screaming at each other because they're stubborn or whatever. I'm just like, oh my god, we're normal human beings. And I had a blast hanging out with them for the last couple days, and I was just so proud of them for sticking things together, and because they've both been through a lot, either mental problems or relationship problems. Again, I'm not going into details because this is personal information, but I was just so happy to see them getting over all that stuff and then getting confident enough to try new things. And it was a really good relief for me, knowing that some of the knowing that even people who have really big problems that they struggle with every single day can still find a way to overcome that and make themselves better. It gave me a lot of motivation for my videos and made me emotional. Didn't mean to. It just happened. But anyways, the other party we went to for my mom's side of family was great too. I got to see one of my cousin's house, which I think it was the second time I've seen it because they've been there for a few years, and again they are far away, so we can't really visit. And it looked great. Both my cousins, or at least one of my cousins, is a engineer with a really good paying job, and you could tell when you walked in the house, you're like, this is a nice house. It makes our house look like it's a shack. And I was like, holy crap, I don't want to touch anything because everything looks expensive. But it was a blast, and we had a lot of fun over there as well. But that's pretty much what happened in my personal life for most of the month, because other than going to the two parties, I worked and made YouTube videos. That was pretty much what I did, because we had a big cold front that came in about mid-December, and we really couldn't do anything because it was so freaking cold and so windy that it was dangerous to go outside because you could get frostbite within 10 minutes. if you know weren't like heavily bundled. In fact, one of my cousins at my dad's side of the family works in a he works in a park and does like a lot of outdoor stuff, and he was out there for like 3 hours, and he's like, "This sucks." So he called up his boss and says, "Hey, it's miserable out here. Can I go home?" And she's like, "Yeah, go home. This is too dangerous for you." So it was really bad. And if you guys lived in any of you guys lived in America, you probably know what storm I'm talking about. But yeah, I think that's enough for the personal stuff. The other, I think, main personal thing I worked on was just a homeworld hardcore mod, which I've been covering on the channel for most of the month. And my plan is to finish that off. I finish that off. I finish that up. And what I want to do next is finally start working more on the Captain Soban RP series. Because I've been wanting to work on it this month because I said that I wanted to get it done by the end of the year, but I got so involved in the Homeworld Hardcore mod that I just want to finish that up now and then start working on the RP series. So I apologize about that, but I definitely want to get that project going because it's gonna be a lot of fun, and a lot of the stuff I've been learning from the hardcore mod I've been planning to use in the RP series. I'm really looking forward to getting the first episode done and letting you guys experience that whole RP series. And that's about it. That's about it for the personal life. For the main channel, this year, what I really want to plan on doing, and I'm hoping I can keep it, I want to try to get at least one video up a day on the channel for the main one. And what I'm planning on doing is having three series on the channel. And I'm going to swap them out whenever we get done with a series, because 3 seems to be the perfect number for me. 2 feels like it's too frequent. 4 feels like there's too many. So 3, I think, is what we're going to keep. And then Saturdays, I will be streaming on YouTube, and we're going to start a YouTube series. And I think we're going to do Kerbal Space Program. I think that's going to be the plan, so it's going to be fun, and I'll be streaming for 3 or 4 hours on a Saturday. You guys can hop in and give me advice or just enjoy the chaos. I think it's going to be cool. I think I can make that a really, really good series for the main channel. And these are what I am planning on for hopefully the entire year. I'm trying to get a little bit better at getting the channel more organized, and I'm trying to get better at getting the channel more organized and getting like series like in production a little bit better, and trying not to like, okay, let's play this game for a while. It's not doing too good. Let's play this game for a while. It's not doing too good. If I have a series going on, I'm going to be dedicated to finishing up the series. So after the Homeworld Hardcore mod we get finished, we're going to be doing a Master of Orion, which is another really fun space strategy game. After we finish up Star Wheeler, we'll be doing the Free Space expansion. I'm finally going to start doing that one. Might be a little bit before we actually start that series, but I've been getting the feeling of wanting to play that game again, so I want to get that series going. After we finish up with Star Sector, we're going to be doing the Galactic Civilization 3 100 Civ playthrough, which I've actually tried a couple times on the channel, but this time we're going to go all the way through. We're gonna have 100 civilizations on the largest map possible on Galactic Civilizations, and seeing if we can beat the entire map. And in this playthrough, it's going to be an entire universe full of a bunch of different factions. We're going to have factions from we're going to have factions from Sword of the Stars. We're going to have factions from Homeworld. We're going to have factions from like Warcraft. We're going to have from like a bunch of different ones I can't think of in my head, because there's a bunch of different universes I've been looking at. We're going to combine them together, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun editing it too, because when we get into battles, I'm going to have like cutscenes from like the actual games where they're like fighting each other. I think that'd be really cool, because the battles in Galactic Civilizations are really, really boring, because most of them are pre-made and you're just watching a video of ships like killing each other, because there's not a whole lot of interactions with the actual ships. So I think like making an edit of the factions killing each other, and then whoever wins that battle, there's like a battlefield of them dead or something, I think would be really, really cool. So I'm looking forward to that playthrough. And then on the list will be the Homeworld Hardcore Titan playthrough, which will replace whenever we get one of these done. Kerbal Space Program 2, which would be on the streaming one, because we're basically going to be streaming Kerbal Space Program until the second one comes out, because I think it comes out somewhere around June or something. Then Star Wars Empire at War, Awakening of the Rebellion, or we might do a different mod, because I think Awakening of the Rebellion is a very, very, very difficult mod, and I haven't played Empire at War in a long time. But I want to get an Empire War modded playthrough going. And then, of course, Sins 2, once that releases, because I haven't played it, and I really, hopefully by then, Sins 2 will be developed to the point where we can buy it, and then get a good series going on it. And then for the secondary channel, I want to have Tales of Arise, which would beat Fate. Fate will be a while, because that's a long game, but eventually we'll do Tales of Arise, and I'm going to restart Tales of Arise because one, I haven't played in like 2 years. It's been a really, really long time, and I don't remember the beginning of the storyline because it's been so long. But we'll be doing that. Okay, and then after Mortal Glory, I want to do the Sword and Sandals saga. Sword and Sandals is one of those games that introduced me into a new type of genre that I didn't know existed until I found it, and I still love it to this day. So we're going to start with Sword and Sandals 1, then go to 2, 3, 4, 5, and then do 6, which is the new one that actually came out, because I didn't know these games were still in development. They're amazing. I love them so much. So we'll be doing that after we beat Mortal Glory, which I think we only have like 2 or 3 episodes left. We're almost done with that one. And then after we beat Yu-Gi-Oh!, which will be a really, really long time from now, because that is a very long game, I want to do the Lord of the Rings The Third Age playthrough. This was on the GameCube. It was a really cool game. It is also extremely long, but I think it would make for a really cool RPG playthrough on the secondary channel. And then on the secondary channel, next on the list would be Trails of Mana. That's supposed to be Tales of Mana, not Trails of Mana. Tales of Mana. I beat that game a while back, but I'm getting in the mood to do another playthrough, so I want to do a series on it on the secondary channel. And then Age of Mythology, which is a fantastically fun strategy game that I want to do on the secondary channel. World of Warcraft 3, which is another really fun strategy game that helped me solidify my love of strategies. And then Titan Quest somewhere. But that's the plan for the year. I'm gonna dedicate myself to these, and hopefully we can get a lot of these knocked out by the end of the year. So yeah, this year I am definitely trying to dedicate myself a little bit more to YouTube. I got a lot of confidence when people checked out my my recording room, and I like showed them the recording software and stuff I used, and like, oh my god, you're like a freaking genius. This is awesome. I was like, thank you. I'm happy you like it. It's always fun when you get positive feedback with something you really love to do, so it made me feel really good. But anyways, so yeah, that's pretty much it for the for everything I want to do in the channel and the update for this month. So yeah, and next week I'm gonna be doing a like channel health report. I haven't quite figured out what to name it, but basically we're going to go through all the channel statistics, like how many views it makes, what videos are good, what videos are bad, and just take a whole look at it for the entire year. And I'm going to try and make a habit of doing that every single year. I kind of wanted that to be like a trend where like we give an update and some feedback to you guys of the health and the financial success of the channel, so you guys can get a better picture of how well the channel is doing, because we won't be anything without our viewers. Like, you guys are what make the channel and give us motivation to do what we love. So to me, it's kind of a thank you for watching everything and helping the channel grow and allowing us to do what we love. Yeah, I look forward to that video coming out in about a week. So that's about it. So I hope you guys had a great holiday season. I hope your January does really good for you guys, and that's, yeah. I hope to see you guys next time. Until then, this is Captain Soban signing out.
The Thaker have arrived. emergency hyperspace procedures initiated. The mothership must survive.